Hey, Dark Sky here, and today we are playing Craftomation 101. And one of the interesting things I thought about this game that I was just kind of checking it out, and I went to settings, and they had this thing where you could enable and stuff. But the really neat part was that down here in other, you can put game theme selection, and you can set it to like New Year's and they all look like, Christmas and whatnot. Or you can set them to Halloween and they have like the little Halloween things. So that's pretty neat. It's pretty neat for a demo to be able to have those. But yeah, so let's get going. This is a really fun game. You kind of like land on a planet. It's a frozen planet, and you have to kind of unthaw the area, and you use these robots to create what do you call it, like coding. You have to program them to do certain chores, and they'll do those certain chores like over and over, and then you just keep going. So yeah, let's get into this. So let's just do a new game here. All right, so here it is. We've landed. We got a little area over here. We got a little robot over here. If we were to, unlock a lot of this ice, we could get to this robot. I got a robot up here. It looks like we got some storage boxes. Looks like maybe 2 robots, or at least the bodies for a robot are in there. Looks like some big one there. Available in full game. Continue your save game there. Oh, okay. So this would unlock once full game comes out. So this is like the demo of this game. And it's a lot of fun. I was really enjoying it. I played it for a little bit, just kind of check it out to see how things would work. So yeah. So you just take these, you make this spark, and then you hit the coal. You put the coal together, and you make fire. And then you take the fire and you put it on your little rocket and it transforms. So we need to make a bonfire. So we got a little bonfire here. Now we're going to take this. We're going to do the same thing. Mix the two, put the coal down. And then we're going to put the coal with the spark, make fire, and then put it in the fireplace. That'll unlock some more area. And so now you see our little robot guy. He's coming out. New head, new body. All right, so we put the head on the body and we make the Craftomate. So this guy is kind of neat. So what we want him to do is we want him to kind of keep this fire burning, because otherwise fire, you see, it's going to die out here in a second. It's going to die out. Ice is all going to form back, and then we have to redo it all over again. So what we want this guy to do is we click on him, and then oh yeah, okay, so we have to feed the guy first. I forgot. All right, so we make this coal brick. We put the coal brick on this guy, right? And then once he's done, now he comes up with this little screen, and you pop him up, and here's like your all your stuff that you get to do with this guy. You can tell him to go to some point on the screen. You can find and pick something up. You can pick from a certain item. You can drop the item. You can, if you had 2 items in your hand, you can make them combine it. And then you can send them back to idle, so he'll start the whole process over again. Or you can drop to a storage, or you can set like a connector, or you can make your own commands. So yeah, there's a lot of really interesting things on this. So what we're going to do is we're going to tell this guy, find and pick. And we want him to get a piece of stone. And then we're going to do it again. So we want another piece of stone. Then we want him to combine those 2, and he's going to make a spark. Then what I want him to do is I want him to go down and get a piece of coal, and then combine the coal with the spark. He's going to make fire. Then what I want him to do is I want him to drop this. I want him to take this and drop it in that fire pit right there. And when he's done with that, then I want him to go back to idle, which means that he's going to go all the way back to this, and he's going to do this process over again. And he's going to keep doing this process over and over and over. So, yeah. So let's do that. Let's hit play button, and you see him just kind of working away, and he's doing his thing. And you can follow along on this thing here to see like where he is. If he stops along the way or something, then it's like, oh yeah, okay, must have made a mistake or something. But yeah, so we got that. What we can do is if we get soil, oh, we found soil, look, oh yay. And then say we get a rock, and we put the rock and the soil together, we make a brick. And then what we can do is we can take a piece of coal and put it with the brick, and we make a bonfire. Now we can take this bonfire and put it over here. And then we can just do the same thing that we used before to make another fire. We'll put the fire out there, and there we go. So what we can do is we can keep doing that again. Now we just unlocked a new thing there. But that's what I want right there. This one's about to run out. So see, we got a new guy here, and we need to make 15 bricks or 15 rocks. We have to put 15 rocks in here. So that's pretty easy. But I'm going to have this guy here just making these, this here and this right here, just so that he'll make that fire pit right there. And that's all he's going to do. And I'll put in the rocks manually. But you can see that this guy here is going to get kind of low. So what we can do here is we can take these two together and we feed these little rocks to him. And you see like on top is kind of a battery for him. And the battery is so you can keep him going. You know, we want this guy to keep going. So we add those two, and we got to feed him. There we go. Feed, buddy. There you go. And so now what we're going to do, so we're going to make this guy here, and we're going to set it up, and we want him to go find a pick, and he's going to pick up a rock, and I'm going to tell him to find a pick again, pick up another rock, then I want him to combine it, then I want him to find a pick, a piece of coal, then I want him to combine that, then I want him to drop this at a certain location, which is the fire pit. And then once he's done with that, then I want him to go back to idle. All right, so there he goes. Now he's off and about. He's doing his thing. So what we do is here, we'll just do this, and we can do this manually. It's a little easier this way than trying to have the robots doing it. They get confused, and they get, oh, I think I fed him that by mistake, but that's all right. All right, so you see these guys here kind of, whoops, move, buddy. You're on top of my flint. All right, so what we got here is got this. Let's put that over here. We got this guy unlocked. We can bring him over. And then what I want with this guy here is I just want this guy here. Let's see how we gotta go about this. Let's see. Let's take this guy, and you know I'm gonna tell him to do is to find a pick. And then I want him to find a pick, and I want him to combine it. And so I want him to find and pick a rock, and I want him to pick a piece of coal. He's going to combine it. He's going to make some food. He's going to take this and he's going to drop this on the ground. I want him to drop it like right here, or maybe like right down there. That's a good spot. And then when he's done, then I want him to go back to idle. But well, we do get after a little bit, we can we actually level as we are going through all this. So let's see here. So we have this going on. You can execute the command center goal. Let's see this guy here. These guys are all out. So I'm gonna take this. I'm gonna put that on him. He's gonna drop that, and I can take that food there. Grab it. There we go. Give it to him. Now, now we're just trying to keep these little guys going, right? Oh, see there. Okay, there we go. So now we can do the upgrading. And so now what I want to do is I want to set up eat. And so now the guy's going to eat. And oh no, I need a point to get him to eat. Okay, so let's keep going. I need a couple more pieces here when these robots aren't stealing my bricks. Oops. Sometimes they're hard to catch. Let's see, that guy's pretty low with me. Okay, let's keep feeding this thing. This machine needs one more piece. There we go. Now we get a way to upgrade. We get another little robot guy. And yeah, so there we go. Just got to keep feeding these little guys here. All right, so what we want to do now is, I'm thinking maybe get over here and see if we can't unlock this this guy over here that's frozen. So we want a piece of that. We want that. Combine those two. Make that. Combine that. And it looks like we can maximize about right there. That wasn't what I really wanted anyway, so that's good that they picked that up. There we go. Oh man, didn't quite make that guy. I thought it was going to make it to him, but it didn't. But see, now as we keep going, now this area is going to start turning green, so that's good. Okay, so now what we need is to have sparks here. When these guys aren't stealing my rocks. All right, there we go. Just need one more rock there. There we go. And now we have another guy here that's unlocked. Oh, we got one guy that went out. All right, so we ended up getting another point. So now we can come back here. You can see we have actually 2 more points, which it looks like. Oh yeah, okay. Here we have to hit buy. All right. So now we got eat. So the next part we want to do is, I'm thinking energy. Let's see. Trigger what the charge level. If it's above 15, the program will just go through output. Counters the compare count. Energy compare tells the Craftomate to compare its current charge level with its target level. Or you can do directions. But I think what we want to do is we want to do probably what energy. When placed on the work field, this trigger will check the Craftomate's charge level. If it's above 15, the program will go through the upper output. If it's less, through the lower output. Okay, so that's probably good. Let's do that. So we're going to unlock that. And then what we want to do is, okay, move that guy off the side. Okay, so what we got right now is we got this stuff going on. So say like this guy here, we're going to add a, nope, it didn't, wrong one. Should have been that guy right there. Why is it not showing his? That's A with a bad, right? Yeah, that's A with a bad. There it is. All right, so it went off the screen there. All right, so we brought it back onto the screen. I don't know how it got off the screen. We must have accidentally dragged it off, because you can drag it off like this. All right, so now what we want him to do is that he's going to go to this, and we're going to take this off, and we want him to, he's going to drop this, but before he gets done, he's going to do an energy check. So here's his energy check. He looks to see if he's if it's okay, then he's gonna go to idle, and he's then gonna go do this all over again. But if it's low, then he will find and pick, and then we will put the little thing so that way he'll come to this point, and then when he's done, or what, he's going to eat it first. All right, so he's going to eat it next, and then when he's done eating it, then he's going to take that and he's going to go back to that. Okay, so this is what we have. But we will soon be getting like boxes, and then you can put boxes down. You can have a set, like it'll keep stacking, I think up to 15 or something like that. So that's pretty decent. And we're going to do this with each one of our bots. So we set that guy, say, okay, yep. Now he's going to go through, he's going to drop it, but he says he can't drop it. We'll just feed it to him manually. So there he goes. He feeds it, and then he goes, he's going to go off. All right. So with this one here, let's feed that guy just to get him going. But this guy here, what we're going to do is he's going to take this, he's going to drop it. And what we're going to do is tell him, hey, when you get done dropping your fire bit, I want you to do an energy check. So if it's okay, go ahead, go to idle. If it's not, then I want you to find a pick. And I want you to look for this. And once you find it, I want you to eat it. And then when you're done, go to there. Okay. So there he goes. Now he's off and is about. He's going to go through this. He's going to pick up his rock, his other rock. put it together. So you come down here, get his piece of coal, put that together. He's going to go over here, drop it in his fireplace. Now, that was weird because he's low energy. He shouldn't have like done that. Oh, there it goes. Okay, now he finds and picks, and he picks it up and he eats it. All right. Now, when his power he gets up to a certain level, he's not gonna pick that up anymore. Okay, so there we go. There's that. And this guy here is always gonna, do his thing. And so now we're gonna do. Let's do this guy up here. Let's get him started, and we're gonna do the same thing. We're gonna drag this out, find and pick. First you do energy level. Sorry, getting ahead of myself here. Come on, there we go. Get off there. All right, so if it's low, go to this, find and pick, get the food, eat the food. Then go back to idle. If it's okay, go to idle. There you go. So now he's going down, he's eating. All right, he's good. He's off and about, he's doing his thing. Okay, so now the next part, what we need to do is let me see. So we got this guy, right? He's the food guy. These guys here, they're doing their thing. They should be good to go. So now there's this guy here. And so what I want him to do is I want him to set up for this fire here. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to have him do the fire bit. So I'm going to say, hey, I want you to find and pick twice. Get 2 stones, just like the other one. Combine that. Then find and pick a piece of coal. Combine that. Then I want you to take that and drop this over here. Then once you're done, I want you to do an energy check. And if you're low, then I want you to find a pick. Then I want you to eat it. And then I want you back to idle. But if you're okay, just go ahead and go straight to idle. All right. So there he goes. He is off. Okay, so now these guys are pretty much, doing their own thing. Now, once this guy starts, now he's going to break out over here. I'm going to tell this guy here, hey, bud, this is what I want you to do. I want you to find a pick. And let me see here. How are we going to do this? So we're going to do a find a pick. Okay, we're going to do the same thing. We're going to do fire. So I think this is what we want to do. Tell them to find a pick, combine that. Then I want them to find a pick again, get that, combine that. Then I want him to find a pick again, except this time I want him to get a piece of metal, combine that. And then I want him to take that and drop to here. And then when he's done with that, then I want him to do an energy check. And then I want him to do a find and pick for here, low. And here, I want him to look for this. I want him to eat it. If he's fine, I want him to go back to idle. If he's okay from this point here, I want him to just go straight to idle. All right, let's see how that works. Let's see if that works for us. So he does the little thing there. Comes down here, he makes it into fire. Now he's going to come over here and get a block, combine it, he makes steel, and then he can take the steel, he's going to drop it here. Yeah. All right. Okay. He takes that. He drops it there. That's weird. And then, but he doesn't do his energy level. Why is he not doing his energy level here? He finds it, finds the fire. He goes over, grabs the piece, combines it. He drops it. I guess he's okay. I don't know. I guess it figures he's okay. He doesn't need food. I don't know. Once this guy does like one more block after this one, then yeah, after he does this one here, then we're gonna have to pause it because it'll be done there, and I think that rock will be done too. Yeah, the rock just disappeared. There we go. Just pause that. So now we got 2 boxes. So this is good. So what we're going to do is we're going to put the box here. It's a storage. We're going to take this. We're going to put that there. I want to take this whole box. Actually, I'll just leave it like that. Now this guy here, that's that guy. This is the guy I want. Okay, for this guy here now, what I want him to do, instead of dropping it there, I want him to drop it in this. And then he can do his own energy checks and everybody's happy. Yep, that looks great. All right, we'll put that in there. Now we can see as it's stacking up. There's like 3. Oh, there's 2 now. This guy went in to go to fill up his tummy. This guy here, what is he doing? Find a pick. You need to go find that. All right, eat it. There we go. Okay, so now we have this other one here. So it's saying to its storage, it equals, it looks like plate. So what we do with this guy here is on this part here, we're going to move this over a little bit. It's going to get kind of a big, we're going to have some big coding going on here. All right, so now we have this. Instead of having him drop this, I want him to, see, I want him to, yeah. That's, well, hold on here. Let me see. Let me set this up first. So we want to put this, probably like right there. And then what we're going to do is we're going to have this guy here. He's going to do, he takes this, he's going to drop it, drop the combined piece. It's going to come into here, into the storage area. Once he's done with that, then he's going to check his energy levels. He's going to go back to idle. He'll do this over again. Me think. Maybe what I'll have him do is he'll drop that in. Then I want him to go and find a pick again. And find a pick again. Let's see, and move that all over there. All right, so then he's going to find a pick. He's going to pick this. He's going to pick up a piece of stone. He's going to pick up another piece of stone. He's going to combine those two. Then he's going to find a pick. And he's going to get a piece of coal. Then he's going to combine it. Right. And then he's going to find a pick. And he's going to pick up a piece of metal. And then he's going to combine it. And then I want him to find a pick, and I want him to find another metal. So now he'll have two pieces of metal in his hand. He's going to combine both of those, and hopefully that'll make it into like steel plate. And then once he's done with that, then he's going to take that and he's going to drop this. You're going to drop this right here. And then we're going to do is have him check his levels. And if he's empty, then he's going to go to find a pick. He's going to eat it. And if he's okay or he eats it, either one, then he goes, then he'll go back to idle, which is all the way back over here. All right, so that's a huge code right there. All right, so let's do that. Let's hit the play button on that. Play. I don't even know if he'll make it all the way through it because he's kind of low on energy anyways. But we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. So he comes over here. He's got the fire in his hand. He picks that up, combines the two. He takes this, he drops it in the box. He goes back up here. He combines that. Then he picks up that, combines it, comes over here, gets a piece of metal, combines it, comes over here, grabs this other metal, combines it, steel plate, there we go. Then he comes over here and he drops it. And then he comes and gets something to eat. All right. So there we go. And that was just one. we need 6 more. So we're almost there. Okay, so I'm thinking next what we need to do is he's not going to have enough because he's going to burn through that. So we want to take this and this, and we want to merge these two to a brick, and then make this a piece of coal. Put that there, and then let's stick this like right there. That's probably good. And then you're gonna make 2 pieces here, and then we'll make this piece here, and we'll put that over there. There we go. Now that should unlock that area. Now we got a new guy here. What we want to do is we have him do the 2 picks, combine, bind again, combine again. So he's going to pick up, he's going to pick up a rock and another rock and a piece of coal. He's going to combine those. He's going to make a fire. He's going to take that. He's going to drop this over here. Then he's going to, after that, I want him to do an energy check. And if he's low, I want him to find a pick. And I want him to find some food. Tell him to eat it. If he's good after that, or if he's fine from the beginning, then just go straight to idle. There we go, hit play. And there we are, we're done. So we got that little guy, and he's doing his thing. Now the metal guy, he's not able to do anymore because he's out of metal. And we have to get this little fire over to this place. There we go. Now, just in time, because now the metal guy's coming over and he's going to get a piece of metal. Oh, that's all metal? Ooh, nicey, nice. Okay, so we got plenty of iron. Holy cow, 3,000. Yeah, we can make this stuff all day long. All right, so, and then what you want to do, what I do is like, say, like I find my food guy here. And here he is right there. So I take that and I put the blue mark on him. That way I know, okay, that's the food guy, is the little blue guy. We can uncover this one for the orange, and we can set them up so that they're just for the fire guys. So we know, oh, okay, those are just fire guys. And then we're good. So what we want to do, it looks like we got some energized steel plate, or no, charged steel plate over here. I don't know where we get a, what is that? Magnet. I don't know where we get magnets. But there's a battery up here. I don't know. Maybe that has something to do with it. There's a big guy up here. He's a goofy guy. All right. And then we got some stuff over here. We got some more stone. Lots of stone up here. So we could unlock that before we actually run out. Do we have any more guys? We do not. We do not have any more guys. Once this guy here that's making our steel plate or whatnot, when that's done, there should be enough for, I mean, there'll be 2 new guys, so we'll see what happens. But in the meantime, let's do this. We'll make the brick. I'll make this, and we'll put this, let's put this up here. Yeah, like right there maybe? Where'd it go? Did it fall in the drink? I didn't see it. Maybe, did I give it to one of the guys by mistake and they ate it? I mean, they do that sometimes. It's funny. All right, let me try it again. It's easy enough to make again. All right, so I put it right here. And then I get the 2 stones, put those together. Take that. Dang it. Stop taking my coal. All right, there we go. Put that together. And now we get some more stone up here. And we get paint. So we get some orange paint, we got some white paint, we got some edible paint. Blue plus white. Oh, really? Okay. Oh, that's cool. And then what? We could match these together, see what they make. No. Okay. All right. So there we go. We're done with that. And now they want, I don't know what that is actually. I never made it this far actually. But we were pretty much done at this point because we've unlocked everything we can unlock. And you can't unlock this other stuff until you get into full game. So once you get into full game, you get compare objects, functions, variables, smart find and pick, basic interaction of our variable logic, is empty, check plant, memory interaction. And I imagine they're going to have a bunch more. They'll probably have a ton more for you to like, to just keep going and going and going. So yeah, totally fun game. Lots of fun. I really enjoyed it. There was lots of neat things. I mean, you could just keep going and going. I mean, there's nothing that's stopping you. Except, like I said, I don't know what that is. It looks like a piece of glass. So I'm guessing maybe what? Taking soil and mixing it with fire. So let me see. If I take those and I take that and I mix that and I put that together. Oh, it makes sand. All right. And then I take that again and I make that with, darn it, robot, stop taking my stuff. And then with that, and I mix the sand. Yeah, see, there we go. So I make glass. All right. Now this guy here, he needs to stop because we don't need him to do that anymore. Oh, that was cool. I did not know that. So you mix the what's it called? The steel plate. You mix the steel plate with glass and it makes a storage. Oh, I had no idea. But anyways, yeah. So like I said, you keep going. But anyways, I think this is going to be the end of my the video for today. And I look forward to seeing you on our next episode. If you really enjoyed this as much as I have, please hit that like button and comment down in the comment section below about how much you enjoyed this game. And make sure you smash that subscribe button. You take care now, and bye-bye.